Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio, and it is time for Artist Trading Card a Day. So we're a group of us, part of the Art Joy of Sharing, are doing an ATC a day in June, for the month of June. And I just thought I would share how I try to get the most out of a 9x12 sheet of paper. See how many cards I can get out of it. If you have a way to get more than what I just did, let me know. So, if you do it one way, the 2.5 on one side, you'll get 9. If you do it with 3.5 on that side, you'll get 8. But if you do partial one way and part another way, you can get 10. So if you have a way of getting more than 10, let me know. But if you do on the 9-inch side, if you do 2.5, 2.5, and then 3.5, and on the 12-inch side, if you do that top section, of course, 3.5, because ATCs are 2.5 by 3.5, I believe. That's what mine are. So that top 5 inches, you'll do one way, and then the bottom one, you will do a row the other way, and then that way, you will end up with 10. So that's the way I'm going to do it. Here I show, this is how it's laid out, if that makes more sense, probably, a little bit more sense. And you do end up with a little, strip on the bottom of the 9 and a chunk on the side for the 12s. But I thought it was a good way to get it out. So I'm, right there, I'm like thinking it through. Okay, now make sure I cut it the right way to begin with. I don't want to cut the wrong spot and just mess myself up completely. So now I'm just going to cut it at the 5-inch mark, because that's 2.5 plus 2.5. See, I think I'm even counting on my fingers down there. I don't know. Alright. So now I'm looking at it going, okay. Yeah, and that next piece is 3.5, so we're going to cut that strip at 3.5. So you have a little strip left over. That was not on my drawing. And then we're going to cut all these at 2.5. Now, I don't know. You can skip forward to the making of the ATC. I do have an ATC on here for the first day, because today is June 1st. And I hope you play along. I'll be recording videos of them, but I won't be posting them every single day. Hopefully I will get them all recorded, and they will, I'll do them in lumps. But I will also be posting them in the Art Joy of Sharing Facebook group, and probably on my the Shelley Studio Facebook page and on Instagram. And I believe I have a link tree in the description box below, so you can find any of my links there. I will also, what else was I going to say? Oh, I'll create a playlist so we can find them all later if you want to watch them. So I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do for my first one, and I just thought it'd be fun. That's a Stabilo All. I dipped it in water and I scribbled, and I haven't used my gelatos forever, so I thought I'd pull them out and kind of get them on here. Now I'm just wetting my finger so that I can smear that gelato around. And of course that Stabilo All will still activate, so I get a little bit of black smearing, but that's okay. We're just playing around, having fun. It's fun to have little teeny cards to create little miniature pieces of art. It's a fun way to explore products. And I know that Peg Robinson has said they will be showing some techniques this month, which will be fun. I'll try to incorporate them as I see them. Alright, so I thought I wanted to write something on there, like scribbly words, but of course it's a gelato, and it's a metallic one, so you don't want to like... So that's even my food ball. It's not going to write on here. So I pull out the Stabilo and write over the top with my Stabilo. And I don't even know what... I think that was supposed to be my name. I don't know. I think it might get covered up in the end. So I wanted a little pop of another color. So I just pulled out some... They're water-soluble oil pastel pencils. Yeah. So more waxy, smeary sort of stuff. And then I'm going to glue a little bit of old book text onto my card to add some more interest. I'm tearing it up a little bit, trying to make it so you can't really read what it says, but you still can. It's kind of funny. It's old book text. It's a book from 1960, but it's it's a young scientist takes a ride, guide to outdoor observations from a car window. So it talks a lot about auto mechanics, actually. It's kind of funny. I'm just using some decoupage to glue those down. Trying not to smear anything because it's all, water reactive. There we go. Okay, next I'm just going to add a little bit of gesso. I'm just squeezing a little bit out of my finger and just going to add that. I don't know, I felt like I needed some white in there, but again, that Stabilo is water reactive, so I'm going to end up with gray anyway. Sorry, my big bottle's right in the way there. And of course, it squirts out everywhere, so I should have just squoze it onto the table in the first place. Alright. Now that I've got that cleaned up, I figured I needed a focal image and kind of wanted a bird. I was in the mood for a bird. So I fussy cut around that bird and we're going to glue it on here, hoping not to smear anything. There we go. And I went with the little black and white one, I believe. I had that sitting there. I thought I'd try it, but it was a little too big. So I just picked a word from my stash. And there we go. I'll put a little ink around the edges. Sorry, I'm totally off screen here. And that will be my first one. So make sure you check out the Facebook group, Art Joy of Sharing. If you create some ATCs, tag them, hashtag ATCAD2019, and put them on Instagram so we can all see the fun people are creating. Thanks for watching.